Hey everyone, I'm going to do one more stream, a little bonus tonight. Got ToA versus SBU. And I'm live. Very happy that my phone tells me this. But yeah, I have a little more energy. There's two more matches that are going to be going on tonight, but I figured I would just do this one. I'm doing something a little bit later on. So, yeah, we'll get this one going. Should be a good matchup. From what I hear, there's some strong opponents on both sides. As per usual, I'm going to pull up my stream, make sure I sound good, and then change the darn title. It's clearly I can't do that in the very beginning. Alright, so changing the title to ToA versus SBU. Okay. So we'll save that, and then we can go back to the live feed. Takes so long to get there, though. So if anyone's saying anything, sorry, I can't see it right now. Literally, we're just getting set up at the moment. They're going to be starting pretty soon. All right, let's take a look. Make sure I sound okay. That's a commercial. Okay, I do sound good. Alrighty. So I'm going to move my microphone over here. I'm going to get into a comfortable position before I begin casting this. Like I said, if you're just coming in, we have ToA versus SBU. The second to last match today. I will not be able to stream the final match, but I at least want to get this in because I do have a little bit of energy. So I figured we'd go with this. So this should be a fun match, actually. Take a look at some of our people here. See some of our royalty. There's our guard or our knight. All right. Where's the king? Show me the king. All right, let's go look at the other end. Oh, goodness. Well, all right. 360 looks really strong, but we'll see. As we saw in the last match, even with superior stats, it really comes down to superior gameplay. So we're going to see who employs it the most here. Should be starting any moment now. So I want to say, yeah. So I think in about 1 minute, about actually 40 seconds, it'll be beginning. That's a big pony. So 19 people have showed up on the side of SBU. 17 people on the side of ToA. Should be a really good match, guys. So, buckle up. Let's see what else is coming on in. Here, Blacksmith. Yeah, no, this is going to be a great match, actually. Look at these numbers. Very good. All right, 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and incoming. Teleportations en route. No one's sending the long march. Looks like this might be an SBU control here, as long as they can get their stuff off. 3 people from SBU. There's our king. Alrighty. Alright, so it looks like SBU did send the long march, so they will be in control of the crystal mine for now. South Tower Blessings goes over to ToA. Some of the supply points we see are being taken by both crews. Training grounds are going to be for SBU. Armory, no one's at the armory yet. No one's even hitting it yet. It's pretty... Okay, here we go. Getting some teleportations in there. Could be SBU control pretty soon. Oh, they've already been bombed. From what I hear, too, and, I mean, I got this from a good source, but if your hospital flips here, then they're permanent losses out in the real world, in the real kingdoms. That's interesting. I did not know that, actually. Let's get an idea for how powerful some of these guys are. No rallies yet. We're still setting up camps everywhere. Dragon Towers are being left alone. In the last match, the Dragon Towers were not left alone. Some of the supply points are still bare. North Tower Blessings is going to be going over to SBU probably, as long as those marches make it on in. All right, we have our first... Is that a castle rally? We're going straight into a castle rally, folks. Super rally against their guard, and he instantly teleports away. It's pretty easy to know if that was a super rally. You can tell at the very top that the horns are there. So that's one super rally there that would have been used. The guard did not feel... well, Dave here did not feel confident enough to eat that, so there goes that idea. Sorry, guys. Move my mic over just a little bit more. There we go. Oh, excuse me. So far, we're still just setting up everywhere. It looks like the Dragon Towers will be taken. One supply point over here is still bare. We have some marches going every which way. Still nothing. Okay, so now that supply point's about to be taken. Looks like it'll be by ToA, and it is. Which leaves one teleport point bare. The rest is still counting down. So, very few points have been scored so far. I mean, there could have been a couple of, yeah, just little single rallies, single marches. Decent numbers coming in from Dread SPK versus Lord Styx here. Go with Jacob and Dave. Dave, I believe, was the king, but that may just be the similar photo that most people share sometimes. So that could be that way. And we see that Kill Jaden actually went ahead and tried to hit Dave just normally. But, I mean, that was a pretty good attempt there. 900,000 troops going into 45 million. I mean, it does test the... it tests their defenses, plus it does give an idea of what their primary stats look like. Kill Jaden looking very strong there. All right, we're finally going to get a rally here with the supply points. Supply points controlled by ToA. SBU is going to try and take it over. No troops in there at the moment. I'm going to be checking that from now on because it seems like that's kind of the idea. You know, once a rally's set, they kind of pull it on back. What's going on, Popeye? Good to have you with us, man. All right, so now we have a double rally going into it, but one's a super, but there's no troops in there. So it looks like it would appear as though... Oh, I'm starting to understand this now. Okay, so it looks like one of the rallies got called off because well, here it goes. So the rally went in. Now the counter rally is going to be going on through, and they're going to try and hit it. Did they pull back in time? I'm not sure. It's possible. I don't see any respawns for the supply point. This one was from before, so that's not it. So it looks like they may have pulled back just in time to not receive any losses. Looks like the only other thing we're getting right here is the teleport point. ToA will be defending. There are no troops in there either. This one's just a normal rally. So right now, SBU has got a decent lead going on here. They've got complete control of the Crystal Mine as well as the training ground. That's going to net them 16 points per minute, which is going to widen their lead at this point. 140 for SBU versus 55 points to ToA. ToA is still not putting out anything. Oh, I see. Okay. So the color differences show whether or not it's a super rally or not. That's really cool. The white is a regular rally, and the one below that's kind of in a faded yellow, that's a super rally. Looks like they're going to be going after... Oh, nope. He went ahead and imported. He wanted none of that. Sorego 36 did not want to eat that. I can understand that. They pulled that back out pretty quickly, which I do kind of like. So here's an idea. Like if they were doing if that guy was joining a rally and then they tried to rally him and he ported, their rally would be completely dismantled. Like they would not be able to do anything. All right, so now we have a regular rally going on out. We're going to see if they can't catch him off guard. Yeah. That'll be interesting to see if that goes through. It looks like they are all lining up. They're going to try and take this, but he hippity hops right away. ToA wants none of that. And instantly set with another rally. So they're just going to keep on setting it on him. And eventually he's either going to run out of teleports because they have a limited amount of those, or he's going to have to bubble. That's the only thing. And he bubbled. So there it is. He's not wasting any more of the team's teleports, and he is just going to bubble. 24 points per minute. That means the 3 major buildings that gather points are all under SBU control. And the gap is widening. 306 points to SBU, 115 to ToA. See another teleport going on over here. I'm not sure if they were setting a rally for him or not, but he did hop away. It's very possible. But we're pretty much just going to watch this pretty carefully to see what's going to be happening next, because right now there's not a lot of action. Okay, and again, they're trying it again. They're going to try and rally Lord Styx. Again, they're either going to have to bubble, or they're going to have to waste more teleports. And they're going to keep using their teleports. So that's 9 that they have now. So no one is really willing to eat any rally, whether it's a super or not at this point. But it's also going to be wasting time because, like I said, if the people who are being rallied are joining someone else's rally on their team and they hop away, the rally gets canceled. Many different strategies are being employed at this point. So, and yet again, Lord Styx is going to be challenged once more. They still have 9 teleports. See some reinforcements coming in. So maybe, nope, he bubbled. All right, so he bubbled up. So he's essentially, I mean, unless he wants to waste his bubble, he's out of the game for right now. All the while, SBU is racking up points left and right. 24 per minute. 604 for them, 115 for ToA. We're seeing yet another rally. Hacksaw is next on the slate. I mean, these are strong castles. And he also will teleport. That's 8 down now. It's the game of leapfrog right now. So it looks like they're just going to keep on looking for people. But the entire map is just painted blue right now. So I'm not sure if ToA is just conceding this and they're just here for the points, hoping maybe they'll brush. I'm surprised that our society uses the translations of those. So I'm wondering how many are still back. Oh, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of castles. That's a lot of bubbled castles, too. Oh, goodness. Is it the same over here? Go. Hardly. There's a few, but not many. But we do see another rally being set up. And he's going to hippity hop. Goodness. Yeah, and this looks like how they're going to play this one out. Yeah, I mean, unless we start seeing something happen, I mean, this is pretty much how the game's going to keep on going. There's no rallies being set. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, at least we got one good match in today, right, folks? I mean, this is, like, if I do make a highlight reel video, this will be interesting to see how they employed their strategies. And it looks like there may not be any other castles from ToA's side that is unshielded. Looks like they're mostly shielded. Pretty much just forced submission over here. Yep, they are all shielded. This little guy over here. Well, Hacksaw over here could potentially get hit. Up over here. He could potentially get hit. Supply point, I'm sure he's bubbled. He is. So really, if they can find... I mean, if anyone's watching my stream, they could tell him, but... who's over here at the top, tippity top corner? Who's that? Who's that up there? Is he also bubbled? He is not bubbled. So there's a couple of ToA members who are currently not bubbled, but are also not doing anything right now. I don't know what's happening in here. What is this? Looks like there's like 5 gajillion castles in here. It's weird. Yeah, currently no action going on. This is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for a strong matchup. ToA is down to 6 teleports, so in order to get out of that, they're going to have to waste those. Because right now they don't control any of the teleport points, so they won't be getting really many of those. Everyone over here is just staying idle. I mean, of course, if... Like I was saying before, if indeed you do have losses in here in the real game, like if you do flip your hospital, then I would understand why you would not want to take this. Like, they all do go to wounded, but if it flips the hospital, then you lose those permanently, from what I hear. I can't confirm that. I'm not sure. I feel like this is like the only castle that's going to be like worth hitting over here is Hacksaw. Man. Oh, here we go. Looks like they found one. Yep, they found the guy up all the way up top. So we will see how that fares, if that even happens. Again, this is like a conglomeration. I don't know what's going on in here. I seriously don't know what's going on in there. I can't even click it, so I don't even know how they got it. Either way. If I do this, no, I don't know what they're doing. Well, it's gone, whatever it is, but that just... That's not right. How's it going, Phrase? Good to see you. Fortunately, you're tuning into a very boring match where castle rallies are trying to happen. Oh, it looks like they found someone. Yep, they found that small castle. That's 4 teleports. And also 3 now, so that's gone. Oh, looks like he hopped over here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wonder if the Fire Eagle would work in here. Like, actually, it probably would. I don't know why it wouldn't. Oh, they found him. Well, they found someone. All right, they're going to try and hit him. 3 teleports left. So, again, it's either you're going to waste those or you're going to bubble. At this point, you should probably just bubble. I mean, I would love to see a rally, and it's not going to happen. There's 2 teleports left. Okay, so let's go back to the map. We're just going to keep on looking. We have 1 guy down here who could be rallied. We have 1 guy up here who's been staying pretty stationary. And the rest are... Oh, wait, here's one over here. I don't know what he's doing in here. Oh. And... All right, now he bubbled. All right, so he's gone. Phrase, I'm not sure. I know that there are 2 other EN YouTubers. I'm not sure what they have or have not done, but I know that I've at least done 3 broadcasts. Oh, they found another one. Oh, they finally found Hacksaw, and they have 2 more teleports. I really want to see this rally, because I feel like this castle is strong. And they're not doing a super. So... why not try it? You know? You're not going to get zeroed. It's not going to happen. No, you're good, Malachi. You're not late at all. This is boring. All right, so he teleported. So literally there's one more teleport for them in the entire game. All right, so I think Hacksaw... Yeah, Hacksaw went all the way over here. You still have this tiny little castle all the way out here. And then you have a third castle down here. So we're going to see if Leapfrog works. Well, it's only boring because ToA is not participating. I'm not sure why. I think this would be a fun match to see. They look like they have numbers on their side, so it would have been fun. But it's okay. At the very top, you can see they only have one more teleport, and they've been... SBU's only been doing rallies on castles, and they've been jumping left and right. And now they're down to one teleport left, so they're going to have to all shield pretty soon. They're going to have to shield pretty soon. Unless they want to finally eat one. I mean, if they want their points, like right now, if I look at the Chaos Camp, like they've got no points. SBU's got all the points right now. So if they even want their normal rewards, they're going to have to do something. Well, they're probably trying to find them right now. Which this tells me that nobody from their team is watching the stream. Because otherwise, you could stream snipe me and find out their locations. Because, yo, look at all those reds. I found them all. But, no, this is good, though. This is good. Now, now, one thing I do wonder is if you can use a coordinate scout on this. Oh, someone... Oh, he's going to get dueled. No, he just got... He got reinforced. All right, so it looks like they're going to finally maybe put up a fight. Because there's a bunch of lines. I'm just assuming that those are reinforcements. I mean, they're down to their last teleport. It's do or die at this point. And again, this is not a super. So I'd like to see if this works. We need to have something in this video, boys and girls. So look, it looks like he's just being reinforced right now. I mean, they should just... And bubble. Darn it. They should have rally assaulted. If they had it up. I'm not sure if they even had it up. Alright, well, Hacksaw's out. So there are two more castles in here that are... I think that... Was this Hacksaw? Okay, that was Hacksaw. So we have one up here at the top north. Who is a baby castle. Very baby castle. And then at the bottom over here, which would be another good target. 1 billion kills. I've got to think that they've got to be good. Unfortunately, I can't call that match phrase. I've got stuff I'm doing after this. Otherwise, I'd be happy to call it. Phrase, what's your team's name? If you guys play at a good time next week, I'll call your match. There's only 2 castles that could be hit right now. 'Cause I'm pretty sure the rest of these are just bubbled. Yep, they're just eternally bubbled right now. So pretty much at this point, because all of the teleports were used, anybody who unbubbles is certain death. Even if you use a 1-hour peace shield. Even if you use a 1-hour peace shield, that's still 5 minutes of, oh my god. Of, oh my god, I can't do anything. So you can bet that anybody right now is not going to be unshielding. They're probably just looking around. They may not even be looking around for any other castles. They are here, though. Okay, Phrase. Which one is you? Just so I know which one to look for next time. Yep, just a bunch of nothing. I wish this was a more interesting match. Oh god, I should have muted that. My team is not in DC, Malachi. I actually changed kingdoms, but the original team I was on did make it to DC, and they actually advanced to the next round. But the current kingdom I'm in with the current people, they did not make it, which is fine. I'm much more a fan of calling matches rather than playing in them. Again, there's only 2 unshielded castles. I'm really wondering why they're not shielding. Also wondering how they can't see this person down here, but that's okay. Okay, I gotta turn off those notifications. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to do this really quick. Give me 1 second. I've got to mute notifications. There we go. Okay, and coming back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Too many WeChat things. I had to silence it for a second. Not as though this is a very riveting match anyways, though. Yeah, so you can see that people are just sending things into supply points. They're basically getting their own individual points so they can have their own rewards and everything. So that's happening there. Oop, sorry. No, and need to come back. There we go. Sorry. Random. Trying to get things up right now. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. This is absolutely a peace treaty right now. This is boring as all get out. Yeah, I don't know what this is, really. Oh, that one left. So did something finally happen? Did we finally miss something? Nope, doesn't look like it. Looks like he had a bunch of reinforcements in him, though. Oh no, ToA actually did send something after him. Just doesn't show up here, unfortunately. Alright, so that was a quick rally. Looks like they were trying to do, and now they are all done. So this guy needs the bubble. This is the last one. And if this doesn't happen, then we've got nothing. I really hope something happens, though. Alright, we see some marches coming in. I'm not sure if that's the actual... So those are just reinforcements. I really want to see a rally assault. I just want to see it go through. Oh, we're going to get one, boys. We're getting one. Oh, no. Did he teleport? What happened? There was no more teleports. Oh, come on. Yeah, nothing happened. Oh. How did he teleport? Did he just, like, leave the... He might have just left the battleground. Oh, man. I was really hoping for something. I don't think there's anyone else left around here. All right, you have this guy up here who's bubbled, I believe. Oh, no, he's still there. So this is now the only one that could be hit. This little baby castle. The baby castle is all that's left. I don't know how he escaped death like he did. But yeah, that's definitely not the report. So now it's either this one. Oh, I know. It's absolutely boring, Krista. It's absolutely boring. The match I did this morning was extremely fun, though. Evo versus Cat. Very, very good match. Definitely recommend watching that if you didn't get to see it live. Fun match. I won't spoil anything. But all teleports have been used by ToA. So if this one gets hit, it's going to have to be... It's going to have to be bubbled. Or I think what happened was the other guy just left the battleground. Like, that's the only way you could do that, right? I don't think you can get back in. You might be able to. I have no idea. All I know is that none of the reports are showing anything was hit, so it's very difficult to tell. Yeah, there's really no indicator of like who has any kill points. I mean, there usually is, but this one doesn't have any, unfortunately. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait to see if this castle gets rallied, because I would like to get some information on these guys. If it does not happen, then we'll probably just go ahead and call it pretty soon. I don't think there's any other people around. Yeah, because he's up here at the top right. The rest of these guys I know are shielded. There's one guy in the middle over here. Yeah, and he's also shielded. Okay. Battle report. Oh, okay, well that's interesting. Didn't know that was even available. I wonder if it does that for everybody. Hold on. Now we're just doing this stuff for science. Okay, no, there's nothing. Alright, well, we're going to keep this window open just to see if he gets hit. Yeah, I know. I really wish... and like I was saying before, guys, too, the first round is always the most boring because some people literally got in by the skin of their teeth. And... yeah, they just don't want to face permanent losses if their hospital gets flipped or they got mismatched against someone or for whatever reason. People just don't show up. But after this first round, you know the rest are just dedicated people. So next week is going to be serious business time as far as I'm concerned. I guess they may also be watching over here to see if, for whatever reason, another castle spawns in and then is unshielded. I think you come in with a shield, though, so I don't think that's really a viable option. We're mostly just waiting for this guy, see if we can hit him. I mean, this is going to be the most boring one, right? I mean, 150 million power. That's maybe, I don't know, maybe 8 million troops, maybe 9 million-ish. So that's going to be a very boring... I'm literally only staying... the only reason why I'm still recording this is because I want to see if that castle gets hit. It's the only one left. And ToA has no teleports, so they can't lay leapfrog on him anymore. And we'll know right away at that bottom right box if they are setting a rally. They need to be super quick, though. Like, again, I'm surprised. I don't know if you can use Rally Assault in DC, or if they already used it and it just didn't work. I'm really not certain. Yep, right now, SBU is just making sure all their members get their 200 points. Okay, it does say the number of killed troops. I was just looking at the wrong thing then. I really hope they find that castle for better or for worse. Little micro camp. I mean, at this point, you don't even have to have any troops in any of these buildings. They're just not going after them. Although we do see a lot with 3.7 million, 3.4, 3.4, 4.8, all the way in the crystal mine, 1.5, 4.2 in the training ground. Very nice. But you can tell that a lot of these buildings are just bare. I mean, there's no reason to keep anybody in them. Oh, here's Hacksaw. Oh, no, okay. So he... No, he wasn't the one that mysteriously vanished. I was really hoping we were going to get one. But again, the only one we could possibly get is all the way up here. And I guess this is kind of far off. Like, you wouldn't really think to look out here. You'd have to do a coordinate scout and know what their name is. Yeah, so they're swapping out troops in here to make sure all their guys get in and get their points. Which is how a lot of good groups do it, especially if there's no competition or anything. know some people are like, oh, I don't want a boring match. Honestly, forget about it. A W's a W. You should be happy you get it. Alright, so here's how we're going to do this. I want to see this castle get rallied. I want to see if it sticks around. So I'm going to stay on air for another 14 minutes. I'm just going to talk to you guys for a little bit. If you guys have any questions about the match or other things, feel free to field them. But yeah, whether he gets rallied or not in like 14 minutes, I'll just call it. So like 5:30 my time. I mean, there's just nothing to really call. There's nothing to do right now. This is a very clear victory for SBU. They will be moving on, and then hopefully they'll have a better opponent, an actual opponent next time. I would be curious to see if they use this strategy for other people. Will, did you finish college? Yeah, Malachi. Oh, hold on. Armory? Oh, is that, that's a counter. I don't know what they're doing over here. Technically, I finished college, yeah. I got my associate's degree. I got a certificate, program degree. I never finished my bachelor's, but I have no desire to go back for my current career. I don't need it. But technically, yeah, I have finished a portion of college. What are they doing? They just... I don't know what they're doing. Here I thought they were going to be maybe trading some points off or something. Like, hey, just bring some guys in here. We'll make sure there's no kills, like perma-kills. But, yeah, I guess they're just bored. Got really excited because I thought we were getting some action here. Guy up here is just chilling. I mean, this guy does need to watch out because I believe he doesn't even need to be rallied. He could be single marched and probably get burned. Yeah, I get that, Akshay. That makes sense. Where's your friend? Which friend? Which friend do you mean, Malachi? Yeah, I guess that is the downfall of this type of arena here. I mean, if you flip your hospital, these are permanent losses, which is very interesting. That does giveaways. Oh, you mean the COK people? I'm not sure. I know Renato is around still. He's the COK employee who would normally be doing giveaway stuff. I'm not sure if they'll be doing that, but I would suspect that if they did, it'd be more towards like the quarterfinals or the semifinals. Oh, and the other guy teleported away. Did anything happen to him? No. So that guy moved somewhere. He probably moved, oh wait, no, wrong area, my bad. He probably moved somewhere back over here. I don't know. He might even just left the game. Because there's no teleports. Yeah, he just left. So that's pretty much it then. Because there is literally, as I'm looking on the map, there is nobody left who is shielded. So that's kind of unfortunate. No, you're right, Akshay. I mean, anybody who made it this far into DC is commendable because you're facing off against the entire world, basically, of every other player. And yeah, no, if you made it this far, then it's something to be congratulated about. But yeah, it just sucks for these first rounds of matches because there's just no way we can get any good content. Thankfully, the game that I casted this morning was fun. But, yeah, this is kind of boring, unfortunately. So, with the last castle that could have been rallied gone, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and leave this battlefield. So, let's take a look at some of the matches that we're going to see next week. Alright, so let's take a look. I mean, this will be something we can actually do. before I sign off. So let's look at this over here. DC playoffs. Okay. So, some good matches. So TVB will be facing off against Triple F next week. XDX will be facing off against 100. SR1 versus Loa. That should be an interesting match, actually. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that match is yet to be decided. So that's going to be the other match. Oh, yeah, that's the one you were talking about. But we do see PSL versus WOB as well. AAA versus Fox. Man versus Evo. I will be casting that match as long as the times permit, so that'll be fun. WAT versus VIP. TOS versus CHN. BK1 versus 10. That should be an amazing match. DII versus Triple R. DNK versus PSY. WAT versus L27. Win versus WPA. That's another match I'm going to be calling as long as the times permit. GAD versus VOV. I think this is the last bit of people here. Mox will be facing off against DEU. And then SBU will be facing off against FTW next week. So that'll be their next big opponent. But yeah, that's it, everybody. TVB, I want to see that match. Yeah, a lot of people do, actually. TVB versus FFF. I'll keep that one on my radar. Like I said, I'm going to try and stream as many of these as possible. There are just certain ones that I absolutely want to because they're my friends and such. But, yeah, so stay tuned. Next week around Saturday, we will be doing the normal streaming thing again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that so that you guys know exactly when I'm going live. Most of you guys pretty much are. Actually, I've known you guys for over a year, most of you guys. So, yeah, thanks a lot for coming in, guys. Sorry it was so boring, but until next time, I will see you on the battlefield. Take care, everyone.